Hello folks, Leon here. We are 5 months on T today. It feels good, and the weird thing I think is that time flies by so fast. I did not imagine this before I started on T, because 5 months at that time while waiting for T obviously felt like years. Now well, my voice. Let's do the voice update.
Hi, my name's Leon and this is my voice pre-T. Hey, my name's Leon Bell and this is my voice 1 month on T.
Hi, my name's Leon and this is my voice 2 months on T. Hey, I'm Leon and this is my voice 3 months on T. Hi, my name's Leon and this is my voice 4 months on T. Hey, my name's Leon and this is my voice 5 months on T. I had my shot right before the 4th month. I get my shots because everybody always asks for this when I upload videos, so this time I'm gonna remember to actually include my dosage and everything. So I take Nebido, it's 1000 milligram on 4 milliliters every 12 weeks, except the first 2 shots were 6 weeks apart. And then now I've got like a month and a half left until my next shot. So essentially it's like 3 months between every shot, which is a long time, you know. Usually you hear about people doing shots every week or every 3 weeks maybe, but this is like every 3 months. It's a fine though. I react quite well to it. I don't get any problems with acne, at least not yet. Let's just cross those fingers and hope it doesn't become a problem. But as for other changes on T this month, I think next month on like 6 months on T, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go over all the changes in the 6 months, because it's sort of like my point, you know, being half a year on testosterone. But as for this month, hair, it keeps coming. Like, I wouldn't think it would be possible to just keep coming, but you know what? It's growing. It's growing. I can't even compare it to anything, because I've never seen anything grow that much. But literally, the hair on the back of my thighs here is pretty much, I don't know, it's like this almost the same as on my legs, on my calves. Not as much, but there's way more hair on the back of my thighs here than there was on my legs in general pre-T, which is insane. Bum hair as well kept growing. It's just a whole lot of hair, and I'm gonna mention this in this video as well. The reason why that sort of sucks is because if you sweat and then you can't change immediately after, you get sore in your ass, and it's a bit of a bother, because like I just want to walk around not being sore in my bum. But I guess, you know what, it's worth it. As for let's just go into the TMI part of this video. First, bottom growth. So in the first few months of starting T, like, it grew, and basically what would look like the head of a dick got bigger, but now the shaft is really coming through. At this point I think it could be like this much maybe when I'm hard, and then the head is bigger. I'm not gonna go into like exact details because it's fucking weird, but I guess, you know what, no, because this is TMI. So my head is at this point in time maybe like this big, and the shaft is like this, at least from what you can see. And then when it gets hard, obviously it gets hard. But earlier in the beginning you couldn't see as much of the shaft, and it looked more like the head was sort of still connected to more tissue down there. But now it's sort of separated even more, and it looks like its own thing, more so than it did pre-T. More so than it did. I'm still like weirded out by the fact that I'm on testosterone, because this just feels so natural, so I sort of forget that I'm on testosterone, and I was like, oh shit, today is my 5 months on T. Yeah, so I'm basically like growing my own dick, because it's beginning to look more like one. Obviously it's going to look like a micro penis, but to be honest, you know what, I've heard about like mushrooms, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, like tiny ass dicks on these guys, and I feel like I'm probably just gonna feel like I'm one of them. Like I just have a really tiny dick, and that's fine. It's not gonna stop me from anything really. Oh, by the way, I've got like next week I'm gonna make a sex toy review video for you guys, because I found something and it works. But yeah, so that's sort of like the TMI part of this video. I think libido gone up, of course. It's insane really, but you find ways to cope, and that's sort of related to the video I'm gonna make next week. So that's like hair, bottom growth, sweat, drip, drip, bitch. Wow, like I sweat so much now, especially when working out. I feel sorry for, I don't know, the people around me, I guess, because I've become like self-conscious about how much I actually sweat, and I see like guys around me not sweat as much. So I guess maybe that's a bit of a me problem, but I do sweat a lot more now than I did on T. When I did pre-T, god, and it smells worse too. So I have to change a lot more often. I just gotta change out from it right away afterwards, or I'm going to like walk around and smell like shit. But that's fine, you know. That's what you get. Also, I'm feeling in here like my rat stash is not anything like proper yet. I'm feeling in here as well. Not much more hair on the sides, but black hairs are coming in. That's what we want. I think other than that, there haven't really been that much change. I think maybe my face a bit. I think fat distribution is starting to hit me, or maybe it's just like muscle growth, because I'm starting to get abs. Like, look at this picture here. My abs were never visible at all before, but they are becoming like slightly visible now, which I think is like, I don't mind like looking more muscular and everything. I am stronger now as well. Like, I had 5 months of barely working out. Well, I worked at home, but it's not the same as working out in a gym, obviously. And so now that I get to go to the gym again, I can tell that, well, I'm still stronger than I was when I stopped going to the gym because of Corona. And so probably my home workouts have paid off a bit, but I've gotten stronger and not weaker, which shouldn't have happened. Maybe, who knows? But it's still fun. I don't mind. I work out a lot and just stay active because I gotta run around with my ADHD and get that energy out. I have a lot more energy now than I did pre-T. Another change on T, I almost forgot this one, is that like the mental changes. Is that when I want to do something, I just sort of do it. Pre-T, that did not happen. Even if I wrote it down, didn't matter. That thing wasn't gonna get done until like it was a crisis, and it should have been done 3 days ago. But now I just do it, or maybe like I will do it in a couple of hours. You just write it down and I'll do it whenever I have time, and that's a big change. So I feel more productive now and just easier, more flowing through life, more so than I did before. That's just nice. I feel more calm, and you know, when friend drama happens, I just can't be bothered. Like, my thoughts are a bit more rational now. I don't get as sad. I do obviously get very affected and it hurts physically, but I don't get as sad for as long of a time anymore, which I think is nice. That might just be me growing as a person as well, and like learning how to cope with my emotional responses to painful things that happen. But I think it's a bit related to T as well, because I just feel like I can take on things in a way that is less emotional, because my emotions have changed on T. And the only time I will really cry now is if I see an emotional video on Instagram, like from the Dodo or something. And yeah, no, I like it because, I don't know, it just feels alright to be more calm and stable and not really give a shit anymore. I don't really care about a lot of things, like social things. I'm becoming even more selective about who I want to spend time with, and now like starting uni and everything. That might be dumb because I should be making friends and everything, but I can't be bothered to hang out with people I don't know, and I like to get to know people in a natural environment and not like activities that are set up beforehand, which is sort of what we've been doing now for a couple of weeks. I don't really like that, and so I just can't really be bothered to actually do it. I'm just living life and living more peacefully now, so that's T for you. So, in a month, we are gonna do 6 months on T, and that's strange, being almost half a year on testosterone. I feel much more comfortable in myself now. Expressing myself with the way I dress has also become something I'm less afraid of. So I think just starting on T was definitely the right thing for me, and I'm very grateful that I was able to. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there are any other changes that you notice, comment down below. Comment where you are in your HRT journey if you want, or if you are just here like supporting me, which thank you, I appreciate that. So take care, stay safe, eat food, drink water, get some sleep when you need it, and I will see you next week, fuckers. Toodaloo. Bye.